Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jay, and also Dylan. Hi, hello everyone. I'm
How's
Cheryl.
this? How's this?
Hi, Dylan. Hello everyone. I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host the crypto market insight session with our guests, Jay, Tammy, and also Dylan. Today we're so happy to have with us our guests who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. So, as the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and also engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch, and please be free to leave your opinions or questions about market, coins, etc. in the comment, and our guests will pick up some to answer. So let's go on. Welcome again, Jay, Tammy, and also Dylan to our live session. Very thrilled to have you here with us today. And we all know this was, you know, not not very great day. We can see everything is dumping. So this segmentation is about the market review, the gainer and the loser coins. In this part, we'd like our guests to share your market insights on like the market, Bitcoin's rhythm, and other crypto tokens, the altcoins you want to talk about. So just be free to share your screen and let us to watch your charts. So, and also Matt, hi. So who wanna be the first one to share?
Matt can go.
Okay, Mac, you can open your mic. Hi,
Here we
Mac.
go. I'm here. Coming now. Sweet. So yeah, Bitcoin obviously broke down from that massive support region, 90 to 92K. And yeah, we have actually come down all the way down to the 200-day EMA and a little bit further. And it is looking quite ugly. Of course, there's a lot of panic in the market. Fear and greed index is sitting at about 10 or something like that. And that's normally the best time to buy. It's normally the best time to get in. It does look ugly though, but I am expecting, we're going to see how it reacts when it comes back into here. I would say that, 90, 92K is the next kind of price target to watch out for. So I would expect to move back into this region before making a decision. One thing I looked at today, which was, a little bit worrying, so I just look like often when the markets dump, I do zoom out, is this topping pattern over here, right? That is literally exactly what we've had here. We've had a nice push up, pump, rejection, up again, high, and then come down. And now we grinded below the 50-day EMA there as well as here. So, this is looking quite scary. This looks like a dump. So we're going to have to see how price reacts when it comes into there. Of course, the timing isn't in for this cycle to be over, in my opinion. I still think 2025 will end green. But yeah, I just saw that today. I thought it was quite interesting. But what the bulls would want to see is an immediate reclaim of 92K, something like that, push up, and then test this as support, get this breakout, which ultimately we've been waiting for this breakout for a long time now. And yeah, I think, worst case scenario, like a lot of people want to know what the worst case scenario is. For me, it's this region over here. That is, of course, the 50% level from the August low and capitulation to the all-time highs. And that comes in just below 80K. So in my opinion, this is the worst case scenario. Am I worried? I'm not worried. I know that I've invested in fundamentally strong coins. And at the end of the day, if you just give something time, it will play out. So yeah, not worried. I know I'm in fundamentally strong projects, the stuff like Ondo, Solana, ETH, of course, some AI tokens and whatnot. It's obviously, it's a bit, painful seeing it down here, but the plan was never to sell now. The plan was never to sell now, so there's no point worrying. The plan was to sell towards the end of the year or even the start of next year. But yeah, one step at a time, one day at a time. For now, we are just keeping it, level to level. And that 91 K region, which I spoke about earlier, is the level that we want to see Bitcoin get above. And we'd like to see a few more candles closing above the 200-day EMA. This core PCE happening tomorrow, I think this is a huge event. You often see moves come into these news events, and then we'll probably see a good news event tomorrow and a push up. I'm expecting a push up into this level before potentially coming down here, if not reclaiming the level and moving on. One thing that I thought was very interesting was Bitcoin dominance. I've been looking at this for a while and been thinking of this idea, this deviation back into the range. When Bitcoin was here, we had this fair value gap, which I was eyeing out. We came into it, we only filled it about halfway. This is still bullish, guys. It is bullish. We are in an uptrend, and we are above the 50 and 200-day EMA, creating higher lows. So this is bullish, but I am looking out for a topping signal. I think D-Man said earlier today, double top. Yeah, I fully agree. Potential double top over there. When you get these massive moves, it's always best, just put on the line charts, because that volatility is, somewhat irrelevant. But yeah, double top here. But the ultimate move is going to come when we do break down over here. So what I'd like to see for Bitcoin dominance, if you are an altcoin bull, is the loss of this level, retest the 50-day EMA, as well as the bottom of the ascending support, and then a move down. And my first target for Bitcoin dominance is 52%. This is where I would consider, selling some stuff back into Bitcoin. I've been fully allocated into altcoins at around the 60% level, so basically break even at the moment. So target one in the macro time frame would be 52%, and then target two would be this 42%, the bottom of this trend line, if we do zoom out, which it's all irrelevant for now. We still need to wait for the breakout, but the cycle has never ended with Bitcoin dominance at the top, so I don't see it happening. This time probably isn't different. It does feel very uncomfortable now, and there's a lot of fear and capitulation, but yeah, we're not selling anything. One more thing that I want to speak about before I'm going to pass over the baton is this chart over here, USDT dominance. And of course, the August crypto lows are the USDT dominance top, and the lows, if you draw out the 50% level, that comes in at this 5.24%, which we have just tested at resistance, and you would expect to get a rejection from this point. 50% level, you often get a move back into there. So, testing this as a resistance was always on the cards, and the daily close over here was the signal that was most likely going to happen. So we'll have to see. Bulls will want to see this come down as soon as possible, get under the EMAs, and then go from there. And the precursor to that, I was paying attention to it. I didn't think it was that relevant, but I did notice this. This is USDC dominance. So I was watching this when, in December, and it was creating, a strong uptrend, and it has taken out that August high. Of course, no one really looks at this, and I haven't really back tested it too far in terms of USDT dominance. That's what everyone talks about. But this is in the uptrend, and we have taken out this level over here. So I'm not sure what this means. I'm going to do some more digging. I just thought that this was a good find. USDC dominance in a strong uptrend. So just a bit of a cause for concern. And again, the total crypto market, we did lose that 3 trillion, which, is not ideal, coming below. So this could be a deviation. But the line in the sand is that 2.72 trillion. This is the region that I do not want to see weekly and monthly closes below, because that's going to be looking like one big deviation. And then, who knows how far we can come back into this range. But everything's lining up for, a capitulation event in my books.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt. Thank you for your sharing and give us a lot of confidence under this market. Thank you again. And next one, Jay, Dylan, and Boris, because Boris is here also. So Dylan, Jay, Boris, and Tammy, who wanna be the next one to share?
Yo, I can go.
You okay? Hi, Jay.
Hi. What up? What up? Okay. Sorry. Should share my screen earlier. Uh, yeah. There you go, Miles. Thank you. I'm kind of longing actually. Some arts like Maker, and Ras, but same like Matt was saying, it's kind of choppy. Look at this. Look at this intraday. After hit, bam, bam, limit, bam, TP2, coming back. Luckily, I already put my stop loss at entry, so I don't care. So because all I can do, the market is trying to do to screw the swing trader. I mean, like as you guys know me, I'm also a swing trader. Matt also a swing trader, but yeah, because swing is when you make the most money. I mean, like you took the TP so far away. That's why like right now it's not just the swing. They're also messing with the scalpers like Dylan, and they're also messing with the intraday. You know, like everything. They're messing with everything. But don't worry, guys. Even I'm bearish right now. Like I like I told you guys last week. But just for short term, I'm gonna tell you why I'm so fucking bearish right now. Even like I'm long some strong outs that against Bitcoin dominance. First I got a weekly dominance. So it's either two, guys. It's either two. Right now on the weekly, we are possible at the fifth of elite wave, and we're gonna correct into the ABC correction. Yeah, but there is the daily side. Yeah, this is the daily side. So I don't know who's gonna win. Is it the daily dominance or the weekly dominance? So the daily is bullish. Still on the fourth, still on the fourth wave, and it's going to make the fifth wave, and I don't know. I don't know if this thing happens. Another crash, but why I'm bearish? I'm preparing for tomorrow. Option expired first, and today is new moon and core PCE. So it's either the daily bullies or the weekly bearish. But I'm more into bearish until actually I have the time, guys. Until April. April to June, I'm gonna back to bullish, and I'm gonna tell you guys next time. But I already set my roadmap. What's going to happen? Where I limit Bitcoin for my coins futures and for my bomb futures. So for Bitcoin, I did limit first DCA around 88, went down. It went down. So my second is around this gap, the CME gaps. That's my second. So it's lined up with the fourth for LA wave or the BTC, and the third one, the last, the impact is the yellow one. And I already researched so many liquidity around here, uh so many liquidity around here. But the problem is it going here or no? I don't know, but let's see. But that this is my last limits around here, so I'm still bullish overall. I'm still bullish, but I'm gonna be bearish. I'm gonna be Jay the fucking bear for 2 months only. Okay, just 2 months, guys. Just fucking 2 months. So I'm sorry, but it is. And for the daily, look at this ABC correction, and actually I'm kind of like bullish a little bit for short term because we got new moon. But the problem is the new moon now. We haven't have the closing candle yet on the daily. So the lowest in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I have to see tomorrow. So I'm gonna update maybe on X. So where maybe we can bounce, but a little bit bullish, bearish. But I don't know about tomorrow. But tomorrow it depends of the core PCE. But right now I'm looking for the correction. Like at least if wanna go down like a little bit around here, at least a little bit retracement. So it's better retracement. It's not. It's kind of healthy if retracement. And last week I was talking like if we cannot reclaim around this shit, yeah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be get a bit. I mean, and look at this. Kind of far. It's kind of far. It's kind of far, and it's kind of impossible to reclaim this. Besides, we got resistance around here, and we should break this. We now we got three resistance. One, two, three, and this is the support daily. Looking for the fourth wave. So the bottom of the fourth wave. So it might be the bottom. It might be, but I don't think so. I don't think so because if you line up with this, okay, we got this. We got the trend up sloping trend line support. We got this daily support, and if I put FIB in here, so this block is more likely is the scene of the crime. And how about this? Do we got anything around here? So this is the value of low, uh, price of control. Right now we get updated. This is the price of no need to touch the value of low since we are breaking the price of control. So it's more likely like we're gonna touch this one before bounce to the value of high and make the new all-time high. But until then, I'm gonna be bearish until this area. But some outs, I think it's going to outperform Bitcoin and stay sharp, stay sharp. Like I got one out, guys. It's a fucking meme, and I got I've been holding for over like 3 months, and I'm not like I don't get liquidated by holding this out. So this ACT, I mean like some memes like look, where is ACT? Some meme is fucking strong. Not this one. I got so many chart. My bad. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe this one. Whatever. So ACT, while Bitcoin is dumping, ACT is like look at ACT is looking fine. See, looking fine. It's looking fine. Just holding the support around here, and then like bouncing, bounce down, and I think the bottom for this. I think this is a bottom for ACT. So this is one of the coin that already found the bottom. So some, not everything is bearish. Like mantra, we got ACT, we got what else do we got? I think we got maker too. Maker is bullish. I mean like I can't tell you what, but this is look at the weekly. Look at the weekly. After take the higher low, yeah, take out. Look at this candle, huge candle. The formation. I mean like look at this 1, 2, 3, 4 candle. So some coin is bull, some coin is bear, but for Bitcoin, I'm fucking bear. I'm fucking bear of Bitcoin. But it doesn't matter like if I bear or bull, but the problem is tomorrow we have to know when Bitcoin maybe gonna dump or next week. What happened with dominance? So the key is the dominance. If the dominance like keep pricing while Bitcoin dumping, it's fucked up for us guys. It's fucked up. But it's a good sign you can buy cheaper. That's it. Thanks, Shadow. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for the sharing to us. I have a question about Solana. We
Sure.
can see the performance of Solana. So have you lost the confidence in Solana, or you think this is just a temporary
No,
pullback?
I've been short. No. I've been shorting Solana since last week and some intraday for last week because on the look at this ABC correction and I know. I mean like see this as a buying opportunity because if you guys miss around $8-10 when the FTX crashed and it went to $300 around this, and then you are thinking in here this zone is so expensive and you didn't buy it. So right now is your chance, guys. I mean like just pray this thing is crashed into 100 or even $50, but more likely the damage is around maybe this one. This is the major support, and this is the last damage right here. So if you can go here, I'm still bullish, guys. I'm still bullish. So that means I'm gonna Look more Solana if went to if gonna go to 100 or even 30, I'm gonna buy more. So I'm still bullish on Solana, And hello, I think I'm going Cheryl. I think this is hello Cheryl.
I can hear you.
Nah, I think
Hello,
this is,
I can hear you as well.
yeah, I think this is connected. So okay, how about you guys? So what's next? Tammy, Dylan,
Yeah, I
boys.
may as well go. Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna start
I mean,
chatting.
like the way that Matt also, that's the thing. Like I like the way Matt kind of introduced it and what Jay said, and I fully agree with both of them. Like I am very much, I don't know, I think my analysis is very torn because I've got the economic side and then I've got the analysis side. So putting the two together, it's been a bit difficult, especially because of if you specifically, like if you're day trading or intraday trading, it can get a bit especially we've got a lot of volatility now as well, and we have seen that previously. Well, we've seen that with altcoins, but we did see it subside with Bitcoin in terms of when we've got all that regulatory changes and whatnot. But putting that aside, I think the price action does definitely tell a story. With regards to Solana, I'm just going to share my screen here quick. So if we're looking at Solana, no, I'm actually using the Bollinger Band. And what this means is that, so we've got the 20 period moving average, and this will be in the case of the daily charts, the 20-day moving average. And that's this line over here, the blue line. And then we've got the lower band and then the upper band. So what this means is basically in statistics, that we are assuming that prices will be within these two bands. Okay. Now, in terms of trading or technical analysis, we can see that prices have been testing the lower band for some time, but we haven't got that confirmation that we see that there was a slight pullback over here, but we have seen further downside. Today, we do have a tick higher. However, we haven't had that confirmation that, okay, cool, there's a direction, well, the change in the direction of the trend, at least not for Solana as of yet. If we look, however, at the gold and Bitcoin dominance, now I've been looking at this purely because this is the ratio between gold prices and Bitcoin. And for a while, we did see correlation, especially when gold was actually, when Bitcoin was actually getting more of an institutional adoption. So we saw that there were certain characteristics of, there is certain characteristics that have actually been helping boost Bitcoin confidence. But now we're seeing, or at least it gave some safe haven or gold appeal. And now we see that over here, and this was following the Trump election, we saw that gold prices really took a knock in terms of Bitcoin. So that is why, so XAU resembles, well, that's gold, and then BTC is Bitcoin. So we saw that gap lower, and then we have seen that rounding bottom. Now, to me, this gap getting filled, it hasn't got completely filled, but this shows that now gold bulls are starting to gain dominance again. And to me, it's more of a psychological thing that, okay, maybe now there is a shift in sentiment. And so now all the hype that's coming from the crypto industry is slowly starting to dissipate. In terms of Bitcoin, we have seen as well that retracement. Once again, we saw a gap here on Monday, a gap lower. For bullish continuation, I would want that gap to be filled. However, at least we do see a positive some positivity today. If this candle continues the way it is, then it could be, well, we'd have to wait till the next candle. And like Jay was saying, tomorrow is still a big day because we do have core PCE data out of the US. We're still having a lot of developments. So I think that could definitely be a catalyst. But in terms of technicals, I think for bullish, more a longer term perspective, I'm still going to want this gap to be filled for bullish continuation. For now, I'm kind of like, I think there is a shorter range being formed that can be useful for scalping, but I'm still trying to see how today, or at least this candle ends, and then I might look at the next candle for confirmation.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Tammy. And also back to Jay. Thank you very much. My internet got stuck before and it's back to normal now. And thank you very much for Tammy's comprehensive sharing to us. And Dylan, would you like to share next one?
Yeah, of course. Let me do that. There we go. Yeah, should be sharing. All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree with pretty much everyone. Within the market, we have to wait for, like Tammy was saying, the daily candle to close. Obviously, seeing this is obviously not a bullish chart right here, right? We broke support, we closed below. But for confirmation's sake, we need to see this daily candle close below that low at around about like 87,300. If we close below that low tomorrow, then probably look for sells going into tomorrow. But yeah, if somehow this daily candle does close above this level, then that would be a good indication that we could get some momentum to the upside. So yeah, it's all about what's happening tomorrow, and obviously the two events that are happening. So we do have GDP today within the next hour, and then obviously PCE tomorrow. So it's gonna be quite volatile. So for me, probably just gonna stay away until the news. Jay's probably got some sexy setup going there for these 2 days. So anyway, so yeah, that's Bitcoin right now. Just gonna not really do anything for Bitcoin. I am doing something similar to what Jay's doing. Looking for some altcoins that are bouncing, and one coin that I do think is going to do super well and potentially has bottomed is Hype. Honestly, this token, ever since Bitcoin has been coming down, Hype has been pretty much holding this as support. We did have a little bit of a dump there, but this token has been really bullish, especially with all their airdrops that they actually paid out. They paid over like, I don't know how much, it was like over 5 to 10 million worth of airdrops. So this project I think is going to do super well in the bull market. So yeah, I did open up a long here for Hype, or more of a spot buy, but you can look for like a low leverage long here. I do think it's going to take out the highs easily. And then another token also looking quite good is, where is it? Jupiter. Let's have a look. This was also another spot position that I got involved in. So basically why I like this position is this was the all-time high when it got listed on Binance last year, February. So it was that open high, and it pretty much tapped that level, came a little bit below. So that was the entry for Jupiter. Obviously I do think that if Bitcoin starts coming down, tapping the 70K levels, then Jupiter should naturally come back down to support, but it will probably come back down, retest while Bitcoin's at 77 or 71 if it does get to that low, and then it's probably going to send from that level. So I do think Jupiter's at a good level right now. These are for spot positions. I mean, honestly, like getting prices now pretty much at the bottom where last year, right? So you're getting the same prices that it was at last year. So I think right now it's a good time to get involved within DCAing within the coins that you like. Another coin is AR that looks decent, potential bottoming pattern as well. AR does look good. I was attempting a long over here on the breakout. So AR does look good. You can look for a spot buy as well for AR. I think what everyone was saying with the dominance, it's completely true. You know, I'm looking at that double top that Matt was saying, potentially breaking that trend. If we do get that, obviously we are bouncing right now. This is the key level, 60%, 60.52% for dominance. We start losing that level and the trend line, and then I think a lot of alts are going to start pumping quite hard, and Bitcoin is just going to go sideways for a while. So let's see what March brings. I think, you know, February has been a quite dull month. You know, I don't think everyone's a bit sad. But yeah, you can see on the month, you know, most coins are pretty much down 30% to even 50%. So you can see some tokens like MKR, J is actually long in there, like OM, Mantra, a few coins. I think that's Sonic. A few coins doing well. Even Litecoin looks good as well. So, you know, I think getting tokens at these prices is going to be a good thing. But yeah, that's me.
Okay, thank you very much, Dylan. Thank you for the sharing to us. And Boris, do you agree with Dylan, or you stand the different perspectives?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everyone. I just want to, I guess, analyze Bitcoin from a more long-term perspective. So the weekly, it's actually, yeah, I think I'm in agreement that it's kind of bearish right now. Because the weekly candle hasn't closed so far. We still have 3 days, but we did fall below horizontal support on the weekly, below 93,000, especially 90,000, and we are currently trading below the 21 EMA on the weekly, which is coming in at around, yeah, pretty much like 90,000 even. So, and I did some like back studies before. Like usually when Bitcoin falls below the 21 EMA, that does initiate like a mini kind of like bear market, like for Bitcoin and especially for alts. So yeah, we have to wait for the weekly close. We still have like 3 days, like 3.5 days. So anything can happen. If it does manage to close above like 90K, then we're still safe, and anything can happen in the next, I guess, 3.5 or 3 days. So, but yeah, I think it's kind of bearish that Bitcoin on a daily has closed in multiple candles below like 93K and 90K. And like Matt was saying, we could get a push back up to the previous support level. And if that gets rejected, then ultimately I think we'll come down to, yeah, there's really not much support up until like 75, 70,000. So yeah, I don't really have much to add. If anything, if the candle closes like this would be like a short, like maybe a long-term short for me on Bitcoin down towards 75 or 70K. So yeah, I'm not feeling too bullish, to be honest.
Got it. Thank you, Boris. I remember previously you mentioned you're only bullish on Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, I suppose I mean, like long term, like very long term, like I'm saying like months, years, I'm still bullish. It's just short term, I'll be bearish, and especially bearish on altcoins. Like they haven't been doing that at all. I think Bitcoin itself has maintained its strength relatively well compared to others.
Yeah. So how about Ethereum? What do you think about Ethereum?
Probably nothing good. Like probably similar to Bitcoin. Let me see. Well, actually, let me put it on my screen again. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, Ethereum. It doesn't look great, but at the same time, it's kind of like hovering near its support at 2,300 on the weekly time frame. So I think as long as it can hold above, let's say 2,200, 2,300, this could be like a decent level to like DCA into Ethereum. And then if you look at the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, this is the Ethereum EFI. Actually, if you look at Ethereum Bitcoin on the weekly, it doesn't look good. Like it's still in the downtrend. So yeah, overall still bearish on Ethereum. But I guess fundamentally, if you're a believer in Ethereum, then this is like probably a good price point to start dollar cost averaging. But overall, I'm still not very bullish on Ethereum. I still think Bitcoin is the safe haven, especially if you look at Bitcoin dominance, still like near the highs, above 60%. So yeah, if there's any coin I'd be in, it would be Bitcoin for the long term, and then you could always have your, I guess, degen trades or degen investments on some altcoins or some meme coins. But I'm sticking to the safety of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Bitcoin is more safety. It's the most safety, I think. And a lot of our audience is so concerned about ETH, and they have a question, wanted to ask you guys, what do you think the bottom price for ETH? So what do you think, Boris? What do you think the bottom price for ETH?
I mean, the bottom could be 0.
Really?
Kidding. Take profit 0 on Ethereum. I think maybe 2000 is a good psychological level for like the next week and a half, if like things continue to go south. Yeah, I think 2000 is like there's some support there, like psychological, as well as like some actual like support there in terms of like chart patterns. So yeah, I'd say like if anything, just set limit orders for Ethereum 2000.
So
that's
2000 is. Do you think 2000 is a good price to buy in?
Yeah, I think it makes like sense from a chart perspective as well as a psychological perspective slash yes, even if you're using Fibonacci's, that would be like a 50% retracement, or it would fall in line with some kind of Fibonacci retracement. So yeah, I think 2000 is a good target for Ethereum.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much, Boris. Thank you for the sharing to us. And yeah, so in such a market environment here, is there any good news? Well, today CoinW is gonna to bring some benefits to everyone who is participating in here, and something special for today is about to win really amazing rewards. So Matt, would you like to share the screen? Yeah. So here our audience here can see this screen here, and just to watch the live stream, and you have the chance to earn rewards, and the reward is so attractive. And all you have to do is just to participate in our live event, register on CoinW, complete one deposit with any amount, and complete at least one trade with the minimum volume of 500 USDT, and that is enough. Then you will be eligible to earn up to 350 USDT rewards. So don't just watch, just get involved and have something fun and win something big. And you can do some trading while you are in the live stream, listening our professional traders like Jay, Boris, Dylan, and you can do something, just a deposit, and then the minimum volume is 500 USDT, and then you will have the chance to earn up to 350 USDT rewards. And here at the share screen, you can see all the details about this event, like the event duration, and also how to participate and how to join. Here have 3 points we have to follow up. The first is to sign up on CoinW to win the 50 USDT bonus, and that is the minimum. And the second one is complete any amount of deposit during the campaign, and you can get 100 USDT bonus. And the third one is complete at least one trade with a minimum volume of 500 USDT during the campaign to claim the 200 USDT bonus. And here, as the live stream audience, here's benefits for you exclusively is that while you are doing some trading, and if you have some question wanted to ask, you can type it in the comment area, and then the host will pick up to act as a professional traders, and they will answer your question, and then I think you will have a more comprehensive and more professionalism trading. So this is a really a good bonus for everyone who is watching the live stream. And thank you for Matt sharing your screen. And I think it's a really great and special event, especially under this market, and you can win about it. And that is, I think, if you deposit, is 100% to win the 50 USDT, right? And if you have any questions about this event, please be free to ask the CoinW official website, and also or the Twitter DM the official CoinW Twitter account. And thank you again. So next, the segmentation is really attractive because we choose some questions and wanted to ask our guest here. So first one is, can the recent crash in the crypto market be attributed to investor panic triggered by the Bybit wallet hack? And is Bitcoin currently at the crossroads of a bull bear transition? So, Jay, what do you think about this question?
But that, yeah, it can be too, because at that day when the Bobby got hacked, one of my team is chat me, "Hey Jay, you got found Bobby, right?" And then like say, "Yeah, why?" And then like Bobby just got hacked. So yeah, I'm just saying so. I mean like because first I believe with the bullishness right now is always going to be a lot of like bad news. I don't know, either hack or FUDs, or I don't know, because all I see is only by reading X or some news, right? So that's why I never care, unless it's happened like FTX, I will care. But but around this time, nah, I just don't care. But if you guys like thinking this news is bearish, yes, it is bearish, but you should not worry. I mean, like, we're still in the bull market, guys, and we're gonna make all-time high. So yeah, I don't care with that news actually, Cheryl.
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the answer. Talking about the hack thing, it seems like Bybit has handled the hack incidents really well, and there hasn't been any molecules run or on the exchange or a snowball effect, right?
Yeah, but the retail is fear actually, because from what I see right now, the fear and greed, it become calm. So the fear is like 10 points right now. It used to be
Mm-hmm.
like 80 points of greed, and after the Bybit news, bam! Right now the fear is, let me check. The no, the fear is 10. So the fear is almost the lowest point. So that means we are almost at the bottom of the dam. So just don't care, guys. I mean, like, even like, I don't know, like, maybe there's another dam in 1 or 2 months and we're going up after. But from what I see here, fear and greed is, I'm gonna uh share a bit so you guys can see it.
Mm.
Miles, please. Yeah, check the points. Fear and greed, extreme fear. Extreme fear. I mean, like, I mean, like, so is extreme fear is actually, it's good to buying, guys. Extreme fear. You don't want to buy your investment when everything is extreme greed. I mean, like, that's stupid. I mean, like, so
Mm-hmm.
right now it's It's a time actually.
It's the
And
time
then
to buy in, right?
yeah, even like I'm bearish and I'm still waiting like at some area. So yeah, you guys can dollar cost. I mean, like if there is another drops like 10 or 5, I mean, like the easiest way, like me, yeah, on on it, every 5 and 10% drops, I'm gonna like just keep buy, keep buy, keep buy, keep buy. I'm just gonna do like martingale system, something like that. 5% drop, I'm gonna buy. 5% drop, buy, and I'm just gonna be chill like that. So and just don't think, unless this is bear market, I'm not gonna do that. But we are still in bull market, guys. So just do
Yeah,
that already. Yeah.
I really agree with you. I think even the market is dumping right now, but we're still in the bull market, right?
And you guys have to read some posts on X. There is somewhere else withdrawing 2 billion of it. Why they withdrawing? Why they keep it? Why they buy it? Or why they bought it? I mean, like if this thing won't pump, I mean, like why they bought it? So that's the only question. If they bought it, so you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for the answer.
Yeah.
And Tammy, are you agree with Jay for this question?
I do. I think it's well, in my opinion, like I was sitting and I was thinking, and no offense, Jay, but like when he's like, it is what it is. I'm an overthinker. I'm a girl, and to me, I always want to know why. So if I'm looking, and I'm just being honest, but if I'm looking at the whole, even with Ethereum, altcoins, so forth, yes, with the Barbits, that hack, yes, may have induced some fear, but we've also had a lot of positive um, data. Well, I mean, positive milestones in terms of cases being dropped against the likes of Coinbase, OpenSea, and the Robinhood crypto arms trading. So we can see that, yes, the Barbit was a concern, but it didn't necessarily, that sell off was already in play. And I don't think that was the contributing factor. Now, before, when we had FTX, like Jay mentioned, it was a very different story. Crypto wasn't actually, there was no backing. So those that had their money invested, there was nothing to say that financial institutions or the government were actually going to return any funds. Now, yes, we still have the potential for hacking. Unfortunately, there's no, in any aspect where you invest, whether it's crypto or forex or whatever, there's always going to be a potential for something to go wrong. To me, the fact that they picked it up so quickly, and the fact that they already knew, okay, this is what happened. Barbit was really on it. So I don't think that the sell-off has had anything to do with it. I think, to me, if we're going to take into fundamentals, then we need to look into, okay, fine, the tariffs, and there's been a lot of threats with that. We also had big earnings like Nvidia, which is the second largest company worldwide, and those earnings were yesterday. So there's been a lot of other fears to also take into account. I do, however, also think that we saw from November to January, we did see a huge influx into crypto. And a lot of this is also just, basically a balancing act. But when there is that sell off, we need to realize that a lot of retailers are the ones that would buy the high. So if there is a drop in prices, it may not be, well, in my opinion, it's not always going to correlate to sentiment. It can also correlate to, okay, what are liquidity levels and so forth. So I think overall, it's just for now, we're more in a correction state and kind of just taking in everything, and then it's going to be a rebalancing act. That's my perspective.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy. Thank you for the for the answer for the thank you for the answer the question. And Jay, what do you think? What do you think the statement of Tammy?
Yeah, I'm quite agree with her because like she said, girl using this kind of curious. Yeah, yeah, I do too. I really curious too, but I try to not to be curious, Tammy, because what I'm doing right now, I'm you using economical basis too. I am too. I have every month, every high impact, I always trade. But so that's why like I don't want to think too much. And one more, I'm also using a astrology as one of my weapon too. So that's why like I don't want to think too much, because if I think too much, those things is gonna mix up to me, and then like, oh, my brain is gonna blow up, and oh, I'm gonna be like crap. So
Yeah,
so
that's
this
my
is me.
struggle. So trust me, I'm actually in admiration of that.
Yeah, so this is me try to be chill, even like I know you guys seen the market like crap, and everything is down, all the investment down, but this is me try to be like, even like I look like kids sometime, but for the first time I'm gonna be the grown up this time. So I'm just gonna be chill. Okay, it's fine and like that. So yeah, if everyone like worry and scared, like who's gonna be like the person like, hey guys, it's nothing, just chill or something like that. So
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for the answer. And next question is really, I think a lot of people really curious about the Solana, right? So on March 1st, 2 billion worth of Solana will be unlocked. Will this surprise Solana's price rebound? And many market institutions such as Standard Chartered and Bitwise, etc., previously expected Solana to reach out or reach over 750 in 2025, given the current market conditions. So does this expectation seem too optimistic? So for this question, Matt, what do you think?
Um, Let me just read the question again. Would you mind just repeating it again?
Oh, yeah. It's about the Solana. So on
The
March,
unlock.
yeah, the unlock thing. So do you think, because previously some expectation of Solana is they think the price of Solana will reach over 750 in 2025. And we think about now the current market conditions. Do you think this expectation is too optimistic?
Yeah, I mean it's a massive price target. But you never know with crypto. You never know with crypto. I mean, like no one ever thought at, 15 to $8 that this thing would go up to 300, and things can happen very fast. Obviously, the unlock happening now, the unlock happening whilst Solana is sitting, at support. I would say this 140 to 120 region is massive support and a bargain zone for Solana. I think it's a good buy at the moment. I mean, if you were bullish, but after the Trump victory, then there's no reason to not be buying now. Nothing has really changed fundamentally. I know a lot of people got burnt trading meme coins, and maybe that might be a factor to it, not reaching a much like higher target, $750, if that's the number. But I mean, what the percentage to $750 from now is? Let's zoom out. There we go. Like a 400% move, which we've seen that happen many times for Solana. So $750 could be on the cards, but we'll have to wait and see how the cycle goes out. We might see a lot of revenue flow out of Solana just because of everyone getting so burnt in the meme coin trading, which always happens. It always happens. But we'll have to wait and see. I think $750. It can happen. Will it happen this cycle or in 2025? I'm not too sure. But let's wait and see if Bitcoin can get back above 100K and the bull market continues. There's no reason why it can't hit that kind of target, even though it is quite high.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you for answering this question. And Dylan, what do you think about this question? Do you think
I
to
agree with. Oh, sorry, carry on.
no, go ahead. Go ahead, Dylan.
Okay. I agree with Matt and Tammy and Jay. I mean for Solana, I think right now, obviously it's been getting hit because of all the bad news running into Solana with the whole Argentinian meme coin. And if you look at the chart right now, it's looking like it wants to break down. I would expect like a lower target of Solana, because I do have this one stat. If I can share my screen quickly, let me share it. So on Pump Fund, let me just so Pump Fund, so tokens launched today were only around about 6,000. You can see recently, last month they were around about 1,800,000. This month, 1 million. Last week, 200,000. But you can just see it's getting less and less and less. And this actually, marks the bottom for some altcoins, because essentially, when this happens, some of the higher quality altcoins start to outperform. So like the projects with proven revenue and utility. So those types of projects like Ondo, like Hype and all those ones that are just on my head right now, those are the ones that will start getting that bounce. And the bounce happens quickly. So like, it's going to be very interesting. But I am actually looking at a short for Solana right now. So we'll see what happens. But this is just this is going back down to 131. It's only if it breaks a low. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. I don't know if I was muted the whole time.
Oh, sorry, my mic was off. And thank you very much. Thank you, Dylan's answer for this question. And about this question, Tammy, Boris, and Jay, do you want to add something up here?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
I'll just say, like 120, 125 is probably a good support level. Solana has dropped, quite significantly since its $300 high. So I think, like
Okay.
120, it lines up with a good level. Yeah, like 120, 125 roughly.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much, Boris. And Tammy, you wanted to answer this question? I can't hear the voice. So is
Can you
it
hear
my?
me?
Yeah, now it's good.
Oh, sorry. So I was saying, I think that's a very high price target. But like the guys say, with crypto, anything's possible. But my concern comes in when we've got so many other blockchains being developed and so forth, and with regards to supply. So yes, something that's really boosted, and I think, in my opinion, this is why Ethereum, we don't see that optimism that we saw previously. Is Bitcoin, one of the appealing things about Bitcoin is that it does have limited supply. So that's kind of given it a, the same characteristic akin to commodities. However, if we're looking at Solana, as far as I know, it doesn't actually have a limited supply. So I think, I'm not saying it's impossible, but when we're sitting at levels that we're sitting at, I think a price target of like 750 to me is kind of like I can't comprehend it. But once again, anything can happen. It's crypto.
Yeah, that's right. Really, really strongly agree with these words. And everything can happen because this is a crypto. Thank you very much, Tammy. Thank you for the sharing to us. And also thank you again, everyone, for attending this live stream, and also our patiently audience here accompany with us almost 1 hour. And thank you all for joining us today. I think this today's live stream is very important for our audiences and this market. And thank you all the sharing and also answering from our guests here. Thank you, Tammy, Dylan, Jay, Boris, and also Matt. And please be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our esteemed guests. Follow their Twitter account, as they will continue to share the really valuable insights on the world of crypto. And please, guys, stay safe and take care about your spot. And don't forget about today, the special for everyone today is about the amazing rewards. So please join the CoinW's about the live streams event, and you can click the details, click the link, and everything, every details is about the activity is contains in this link. So good luck, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining this today, and see you next Thursday. Thank you, Tammy, Dylan, Jay, Boris, and Matt. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Cheryl. Always great.
Thanks, Cheryl. Okay,
Cheers.
bye.
Bye.